Okay, so when I did this review for the Cave Troll from Iron Studios that the awesome folks at Sideshow sent us to take a look at around Thanksgiving, he was still in stock. And so you'll hear me talk about that. Unfortunately, some things got in the way. I also got COVID. And so, unfortunately, now he's sold out through Sideshow. But I'm sure you can track him down other places. He's $730-ish, depending on where you get him. I would get on the wait list through Sideshow. You're covered by their awesome customer service. I think this is really cool. It goes great with the setup that they're creating for Balin's tomb. It's a really cool statue. Definitely glad that I have it. So thank you to the awesome folks at Sideshow for sending that and allowing me to expand my collection that way. So hopefully everybody enjoys the review. Again, I appreciate Sideshow's understanding and taking so long to get this done with everything. Enjoy the review, guys. All right, so we got the Cave Troll set up. We'll kind of just take a little normal 360 look at him, and then we'll talk about my thoughts. All right, so you can get him from Sideshow Collectibles right now, or Sideshow. I'm going to say Sideshow Collectibles a bunch of times. I know I'm going to. From Sideshow right now for $730. He is part of, as of November of 2022, part of their buy one, get one 50% off. He is eligible for that. I'm not sure of all the details, so I don't know if you can buy something else and get him for half off, or if it takes him and it's the lower priced item. Probably the lower priced item. But as you can see, he's massive. Let me back up. I'll hopefully give you a better look here. But he's a pretty cool piece. Heavy as heck. He's definitely feels like a solid body. And he by himself is heavy. The base is heavy. The head is a separate piece, just FYI. The chain on the collar is a separate piece that snaps on, and then the hammer is 2 pieces that has a rod in it, and then it has a magnet that connects the 2 pieces together in his hand. But as you can see, he's pretty good size. Detailing is pretty good. I think when you compare it to, you know, Weta or even Prime 1, I mean, obviously you may run into some differences that may impact you as a collector more, but it's definitely worth the money. I think it's really cool. It goes with the scene that they're creating in Balin's tomb. I think like that area there on the knee, I mean, that could be done maybe a little bit better. I think it's not terrible, but I definitely think it could be done a little bit better. I would definitely like to see the base have a little bit more finer detailing on it. Actually, to be honest with you, I'll be 100% honest here in that the detailing on the base here, I think, is done the same way Prime 1 did their Balrog versus Gandalf base. It reminds me of that. It's that level of detailing. So it's not bad at all. So I want you to understand that. But I definitely don't think it's as good as it could be. But, I mean, realistically, when the Cave Troll comes out as good as overall as the Cave Troll came out, I don't see where you're going to be faulting your purchase too much, because this thing is pretty cool. So he's pretty massive. Lots of great detail in the face. Paint job on the face is just fantastic. The wet paint material that they used in the mouth, hopefully that comes through pretty good, is really good. So solid job there. I like the quality of the paint job and detailing here on the belly and in the torso area. I think that's really, really good. And I'll be honest, in the pictures originally, I wasn't sure I was gonna like this and how vastly different it looked compared to, say, Weta's Cave Troll, but it's really cool. I mean, it's different. It's not the same, and that's okay. I think it's a really, really nice job, Iron Studios. And I definitely think it adds a neat dimension to it versus, say, the Weta Cave Troll. So if you're like me and you have both because you really love this sequence and you love the Cave Troll, I think it's really cool. Base is nice, like I said. It's got lots of cool little bits like this skull here. The hammer's really well done. And like I said, this piece here and this are separate. There's a magnet that holds them together and you can feel it pull. But overall, I think the paint job on this Cave Troll is pretty dang solid and absolutely worth the purchase price that you're going to get from, say, Sideshow or any secondary retailer. So I think they did a really, really, really great job on it. And like I said, the head is a separate piece. I don't know if I can get him off. Yeah. And it's a really strong magnet because that thing will just grab it right out of your hand. But this is a pretty solid piece. Definitely glad to have it in my collection. I want to thank Sideshow again for sending it to us to allow us to talk about something that I think collectors should really take a look at. I know $730 is a chunk out of a budget, but if you can't find, especially with the price of some of the other Cave Trolls on the secondary market, if you can go ahead and get this is absolutely worth getting in your collection. It fills that hole. They did a really fantastic job on it. So I definitely would say it's worth a purchase. I'm glad I have it in mine, and I have other Cave Trolls. So again, thank you, Sideshow, for sending it to us to let us look at it. Thank you, Iron Studios, for making such a cool piece to help continue that beautiful Balin's tomb diorama that's being made. It's just a really cool setup, and I really like this Cave Troll. It's really fantastic overall. The paint's solid, Detailing is solid. You know, it's like I said, it's got some little blips here and there, but I think, you know, none of them are deterrents from purchasing what is a really fantastic piece. So with the holidays coming up, I don't know how quickly what's left will sell out on Sideshow's website, so you might want to make sure you get it. But again, I will once again thank them for sending this to us. I thank you all for your support of the channel. We're at a little over 1,000 subscribers now. Thank you for supporting the OneRing.net and our 20+ years of coverage of Middle Earth. Hopefully you guys are enjoying what we're doing with the podcast. Hopefully you enjoy the reviews when we get a chance to sit down and do those, and for sticking with us. Your support really does mean a lot. So I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Till next time.